Natural gas straight up in the air. Before we start, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by FXEmpire, the world's leading retail brokerage firm offering ultra-fast execution and no overnight fees. Look for a link in the description below. The natural gas markets have shot straight up in the air during early trading on Monday as we continue to see a lot of really noisy movement overall. With that being said, I suspect that we have a situation where traders will be looking at the area above as very difficult to overcome. And therefore, I would anticipate that shorts start to re enter the market here in this general vicinity. That doesn't necessarily mean that they win, but it does suggest that it's going to be difficult to get to the $4 level and most certainly difficult to get above it. Ultimately, I think this is an environment that continues to be very noisy and very difficult, quite frankly, as we had seen so much in the way of choppy volatility as traders try to weigh out whether or not the electrical demand and whether or not the lack of heating demand will come into the picture to drive down natural gas as it typically does this time of year. I suspect some of this is probably noise from the Russia-Ukraine situation, which quite frankly probably doesn't in the end affect the market too much. I think a lot of this was just headline driven trading over the weekend with the conflict. Nonetheless, I do think we have a scenario where traders will continue to bounce this market back and forth. And I also think that you have a scenario where traders are very well aware of the cyclicality of this market. And with that being the case, you have to realize that natural gas is not a market that is easy to get your hands on because a lot of times it's driven by weather and weather in very specific parts of the United States. Right now, that weather is starting to turn a little hotter, but not hot enough to demand air conditioning. So, even if we do get a little bit of pickup of air conditioning, it's not going to be massive. It's not going to be enough to suddenly make natural gas spike again. I'm looking for signs of exhaustion to start shorting. We are already starting to see it on the 1 hour chart. So, we'll see. I don't like buying natural gas this time of year for pretty much any reason, with maybe the exception of some type of global conflict type scenario. It would not surprise me at all to see the gains from the early Monday hours be given right back in the next day or two. My name's Chris. I work for FXEmpire. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more analysis.